Meanwhile, in some breaking news that's just come in, a Russian security agency has claimed to have apprehended a so-called Islamic State operative who was planning a strike in India and was further planning to target members of the ruling circles. This, of course, is the latest bit of information that has come in. And what is interesting is that it is a Russian security agency that claims to have apprehended an Islamic State operative. And to give us more details, we're being joined in by WION's Siddhant Sibil, who's joining us live on this broadcast. Siddhant, what more information do we have on this?
Well, Mohammed, in a development that raises the eyebrows, the Russian security agency, that's the top intel body, has issued a release saying that they have apprehended an Islamic State operative who was planning an attack against members of the ruling party. And this was apprehended by the Russian security agencies. But largely, if you look at this development, which has come, this is coming at a time when, of course, India has been talking about the issue of counter-terrorism. And both India and Russia have been engaging on the issue of counterterrorism. In fact, last week we saw the NSA, Indian NSA Ajit Doval was in Russia for conversation. And in fact, October will see India hosting the counter-terror body meet. India is the chair of United Nations Security Council's counter-terror body, and it will be meeting in India on 29th of October. But talking about this development, the release also states how the Islamic State operative was in Turkey, in Istanbul, and he was in touch with people who indoctrinated him. Now, of course, what the agency also highlights is as soon as he was about to leave Russia for India for any kind of terror attack, he was apprehended. We do not know as of now. Has this been officially informed to the Indian side? There hasn't been any reaction from the Indian side so far over the development, but it is expected that we could see some kind of reaction over this development regarding, this shocking development. But if we talk about Islamic State particularly, we know that India had raised the issue at the SCO NSA's meeting that took place last week, where, of course, India expresses concerns over growing presence of Islamic State in Afghanistan.
Absolutely, indeed. Now, Siddhant, what is interesting is that it is the Russian agencies who claim to have apprehended this Islamic State individual. Now, do we know any more information at all as to who this individual was? What was his nationality? When was he planning to carry out this attack, as they claimed that he was planning to?
Well, Mohammed, the release particularly points out that this Islamic State operative was from a banned organization of Central Asia. That's the only thing that it has talked about. It hasn't specified the nationality of this specific person, but it looks like the only key takeaway that has been brought out in this release is, of course, that they were planning to attack here in India against a member of the ruling party. And secondly, that he was an Islamic State operative, something that has been a concern for the region and for the world as well. But India, Russia engaging on Islamic State operatives and the terror organization is something that has happened in the past over the worries over the presence of this organization.
Absolutely, indeed, Siddhant. Thank you very much indeed for joining us and getting us all those insights there. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.